When I was a kid, I had a family member who is probably the most kind person that I've ever met. This person, regardless of who talks to them, is always kind, always loving, attentive, quick to listen to everything they say. No matter how you act toward them, whether you're rude or you're mean or you are maybe sometimes a little impatient with them, they're always the most kind person and they always respond to you with kindness. They love on you. She will always be the first one to encourage you, the first one to talk about memories they have of you. And let me just tell you that that person will always be positive in my memory. And the one thing that stands out in her life is kindness. And so that's why today I want to share with you our power up of the day is kindness. Let me zoom in on that for you there. Kindness. There's not many things in life that will set you apart from everybody else than just simply being kind. Maybe you've been in a store or a restaurant where an employee was working, maybe they'd had a long day, and all of a sudden you see this person come rolling in and they have a terrible attitude, they're mean, they're rude, they're not patient, they're short-tempered, and all of a sudden this random employee that was minding their own business gets the wrath of this random person who's come into their establishment. You've probably witnessed it. Someone who is a bad customer, someone who comes in and is dining, and all of a sudden, just because they haven't had their water filled up in the last 25 seconds, they go off on how terrible the server is. You've been around those people, and maybe you've been around a person when in that moment, when they were able to justifiably be rude back, or maybe to defend themselves and to say that, oh, you're just being a terrible customer, blah, blah, blah. Instead of doing that, that person responds with kindness. I've seen those moments where in the midst of animosity and hatred and this ugly rudeness that people oftentimes bring to whatever place they're at, they respond with kindness. And I'm going to tell you that there's not many things in life that will drastically separate you from everybody else. I'm sure that you have people in your life who you can think of instantly who you're like, wow, that is probably the kindest person I know. That's one of the most kind people I know. And they stand out in your mind. Why? Because kindness has powered up their life. Just like maybe a superhero has some sort of secret power or some sort of power that gives them strength or some sort of special ability, normal human beings, everyday Christians can be powered up anytime they want by calling on the Holy Spirit and asking Him to help us be kind. And here's the beautiful thing about it, is that you don't have to beg or plead. All you have to do is ask, and the Holy Spirit will give you kindness. It might be hard in the moment because you're going to fight the flesh. You're going to fight the thing in your life that the natural thing to do is to be upset. The natural thing to do is to defend yourself and say, oh, it's somebody else's fault. But when you go to the Holy Spirit and ask Him to help you, kindness begins to flood into your life. There's not many things in your life that'll transform you faster than just simply being kind, especially when you're faced with anger and frustration. So this week, as you're looking to be thankful of the week of Thanksgiving, would you stop for a moment, ask the Holy Spirit, help me be kind today?